Friends, did you know that according to experts, if the average annual temperature of the planet continues to rise, literally in 2100 we could lose almost all of the glaciers and with them 70% of the world's freshwater reserves. Let's imagine that the white stripes on the flags are the areas of Unesco glaciers in the countries. And let's look at what has already happened and will happen to the size of these glaciers from 1995 to 2050. Glacier melt in the Indian Himalayas significantly contributes to river systems. Reduced glacier runoff will impact the availability of fresh water downstream, affecting millions of people who rely on these rivers for drinking water, agriculture and industries. Additionally, the retreat of glaciers will increase the risk of glacial lake outburst floods, posing a threat to communities located downstream. The melting of glaciers in Canada due to global warming has significant implications for freshwater supplies, ecosystems and communities. It affects regions like Canadian Rockies, coastal areas and northern territories. Reduced glacial meltwater flow impacts water availability, disrupts ecosystems and contributes to rising sea levels. Indigenous communities relying on glacial meltwater are in danger. Peru is a home to the Andean glaciers, which provides fresh water to millions of people living in the region. As these glaciers shrink, their water supplies for agriculture, hydroelectric power generation, and domestic use diminish. Moreover, the loss of glaciers affects ecosystems, biodiversity, and the availability of water for downstream regions, including major cities like Lima. The situation in Russia regarding the melting glaciers due to global warming is concerning. The reduction in glacial ice leads to decreased water availability for agriculture, industries and drinking purposes. This impact is particularly felt in regions such as Siberia, the Caucasus and Altai. United States glaciers located mostly in Alaska are melting rapidly. This poses challenges for freshwater supplies, particularly in remote communities that depend on glacial meltwater. Additionally, the retreat of glaciers affects wildlife habitats, alters rivers' ecosystems, and increases the risk of coastal erosion due to rising sea levels caused by glacial melt. These changes pose significant challenges to the sustainable development and resilience of the affected regions, highlighting the urgent need for climate change mitigation and adaptation measures.